people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having a lovely day, and today we are trying out a foundation that is legendary. So as of the last 10 or so years, there have been a gajillion makeup products and gajillion makeup brands, but I wanted to test something out today that was like the staple, most innovative product when it came out originally in the 40s. This was around for over 60 years. It has been discontinued. It was worn by Elizabeth Taylor, Rita Hayworth, Lana Turner, and it's also known as Dolly Parton's favorite foundation. And she's talked about how she loves this product and it's been discontinued. She can't get it anymore. So today we are testing out Max Factor's Pan Stick. We're going to talk a little bit about it and then we're going to try it on. This was actually in my mom's makeup bag when I was growing up, and I did wear it, and I thought it was revolutionary how easy it was to just and be done, you know? So that's what we're doing today. A little bit of nostalgia, and also people are like talking about Dolly a lot recently, at least on my TikTok feed, and like great interviews with her and stuff. So I figured it'd be fun, like a little bit of a Dolly Parton theme for today's video. It's why my lashes are so big. While we get ready to try on this foundation, if you guys want to check out my small business, theopencrypt.com, I will leave it linked down below. It's a bunch of cute and spooky things. It's also where my planchette cat earrings are from today. So if you check it out, I would appreciate it. I'm really trying to like figure out what's going on with my business right now. I'm kind of up in the air about it. But yeah, if you check it out and support it, I'd appreciate you. If not, that's cool too. Enjoy the video. Now, makeup primers have not always been a thing. There's always been moisturizers and stuff, which basically does a lot of the same job as a primer. Like if you don't have primer, but you have moisturizer, like you're okay. There's certain ingredients in primers that help it stick better, but it's not a big deal. However, I am going to prime today because I have very dry skin and I feel like a primer helps. I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty one for a little bit of illuminating look. But I found, so like I said, I grew up with this foundation and you could find it everywhere, and then eventually started disappearing. And then I remember the last place you could buy it was in like Big Lots. So it was like randomly spotted in a Big Lots, and that's the last place you could find it. And then I didn't hear anything about this foundation for years and years, right? Just like one of those things lost to time. But I recently was thinking about it, and I was thinking about like, I have a Makeup and Misfortune series I've been doing on my channel. I was thinking about old Hollywood icons and what they used to wear, and specifically like what Marilyn used to wear. And she loved the brand Max Factor. So this popped up back in my mind, and I was like, hey, let's look into this, what happened to this product. And I looked up, and there's all these articles about how Dolly loves it, and then I looked up old advertisements for the Pan Stick, and you could find all kinds of beautiful all Hollywood celebrities up there. Let's take a look at a couple that I have here to show you. I'll put them on the screen. So this first one is the Max Factor Pan Stick with creamy, glamorous, you know, such a dramatic difference to your complexion, with Elizabeth Taylor as the advertiser here. And you can see the Pan Stick is different in its packaging. It's the first ever like roll-up foundation that I could find online. This roll-up, it's like a roll-up stick, and people really liked it. Also, here's what it looks like in the early 2000s, Max Factor X. It seems like Max Factor is still a company. Primarily, it seems like it's more sold in the UK and in Europe. US, we don't see it much anymore, but we used to see it back in the day. So here's another one for the Pan Stick by Max Factor. And it says, so quick, so easy, which it was for my memory, and no other makeup looks and feels so lovely, naturally lovely. So then we have the shades here. The shades in here suck. I'm not beating around the bush. The shades in here suck. Now they don't have all, this is the shade range, obviously. This is pathetic. I appreciate different undertones, but there's like no dark shades, and even the fairest shade doesn't look super fair, but there's like literally not dark colors. This foundation, that's the 40s to 90s, 2000s for you, I guess. I don't know. It's not great. But yeah, that's that. Also, all of these shades were not available when I was purchasing this. I ended up getting 25 fair, and that's the lightest one I could find. I haven't opened it yet. We're gonna see if this even works for me. I don't know. Here's also an advertisement with Lana Turner on it. At last, the new two-way complexion beauty Pan Stick creamy makeup by Max Factor. So it looks really pretty, and again, they advertise like the pretty components, really clean. And then here's one where you can see the price of it originally was $1.50 plus tax. In Smart Swivel Stick 5 Flattering Color Harmony Skin Tones with Mona Freeman Copper Canyon on the advertisement. I really like the Pan Stick Max Factor font on this advertisement specifically. And then here is Rita Hayworth in an advertisement for the Pan Stick, which legendary. Rita Hayworth, and I really think this one's pretty because it shows her in the background. And it's also an advertisement for her movie, The Loves of Carmen. And then also you see it like displayed on a tray with the actual stick itself. And then on the bottom we have like small advertisements to how you apply it. And you just throw it in your purse at the end. I think that's really cute. So, and then here's the last one I wanted to show you. And it just shows you this new smart swivel stick where it screws upwards so you can get all the product out. It's simply amazing. So that's what I wanted to share with you about the swivel stick. There's also this article I'll leave linked down below about Dolly Parton's favorite foundation and how it's been discontinued and stuff. And we have it here. I really should have opened this before deciding to film a video with it, but it says Fair 25. So hopefully it's a fair shade. So I have this sticker label. I'm just gonna crack it open so I can break the label. Oh, it's not that, it's peachy, but it's not that bad. So Fair 25. And then here is the Max Factor Pan Stick up close. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this. I feel like it's been around. It's clearly been around for a really long time, and I feel like it was easily accessible back in the day. It's not some fancy exclusive product. So we're gonna try this on. And because like back in the day, there wasn't as many foundation options, and now there is a ton of them. We're gonna see if it holds up. Like back in the day, maybe this was like supreme best foundation on the market, but now because we have all these new technologies and formulas and everything, maybe this won't hold up, or maybe it will. So I'm gonna take it and screw it upwards. You can see I got more product out of it. And let's apply it to your face. Now I know there's gonna be at least 1 or 2 comments saying, oh, this is bad for bacteria. You're swiping it on your face and you're putting it back in the container. We do the exact same thing with foundation sticks now, as well as like cream products. And your concealer, when you put the wand back in the tube after touching your face, it's the same thing. Like, nothing's ever clean. I will also say there's like little tiny bubbles on the top of this. It's never been opened before. I think these used to come in a box. I don't know if we can tell, there's like little itty bitty bubbles on the top. So I'm gonna wipe the top off on a paper towel, just in case that's bad. And let's try it on. Okay, the shade's fine. The shade's fine. It looks pinkier in the tube. It looks fine on my face. Also, this smells like, it smells like 2004 in here right now. It smells great. I love the way it smells. It's like, it's an artificial smell. I don't think it's necessarily like people would be like, oh, this smells good. But it smells nostalgic, and that's why I think I enjoy it to a certain degree. So I just swiped it on my face. I think the shade's actually lovely. I kind of like that it's peachy. So it's really creamy. You think something like this, and it's in a stick form, and it's been discontinued for years. So it's probably old, even though it hasn't been used yet. You think it'd be hard. This is very creamy. Now, back in the day, you didn't use the sponge usually to tap out your foundation, but I will be doing that today. So we're using it with today's makeup. Like, I'm not doing a retro makeup, I'm just using a older product. It's very peachy. And this, if you like, you know, swipe more, use a brush, you can probably get pretty good coverage. With me blending it out with a sponge, because it's so creamy, it blends easily. But I'm probably getting a light medium coverage with it. What it's really doing is evening me out. Now, if I had any dry patches on my face, I'm gonna tell you right now, this wouldn't work. It's still a creamy product, but it does not seem to like dry patches on your skin, so just keep that in mind. But here is the finish blended in. I'll zoom you in. Ooh, here it is. It's a pretty finish. It's like light, you can still see my skin, but it's really pretty. So I am going to screw it back up, and I'm gonna apply more. We'll do an extra coat. This is what I have to work with. I'm gonna blend it in now. Okay, so here's my second coat of foundation on now. I think it's really pretty. I think it's really glowy. I do think it's pink, like it's too pink for my face. Like my neck and everything looks a lot cooler than the pinkness on my face right now. But I honestly think, like, who's gonna say anything? Like, it's not the perfect shade match for me. I'm much more fair right there than on my face. But you know what? Back in the day, people's faces did not match their necks 100%. So let's do concealer now. I'm just gonna do a quick little bit of concealer under my eyes with the KVD Good Apple. Do a little bit right here too. So that's all the concealer I'm gonna use. I will also leave the Amazon link where I bought it from down below if you care. I think it's just a fun experiment video, but if you do actually want the product, I will leave a link down below for you. So there's my concealer. I'm gonna set my face, finish it up, do my contour, highlight, everything that I would normally do, and we'll be back and we'll see what it looks like finished, powder, set, everything. Because back in the day, I think I just used the powder puff that came with a thing of setting powder and just puffed it on my face and been done with it. But I want to show you what it looks like with the full 2023 vision. I'm just gonna apologize right here and now that my microphone has not been plugged in this entire video. So if the audio sounds like there's raining in the background, it's because your girl didn't realize my microphone wasn't plugged all the way in. So I'm sorry. Also, this lip is a lot. But you know what? We're wearing Dolly Parton's foundation, so she's a lot too, and I feel like it's okay. So here is the final look. I've had better looks in my day, to be honest. I'm just kind of bummed out that the microphone wasn't plugged in. That's all I can think about at the moment. But here is the foundation. It is oxidizing. You know, as I was doing my powder and my contour, I skipped blush, so I'm already looking very pink. And highlighter and everything, it's oxidizing on me. I'm getting pinker in the face. I will say the shade isn't the worst. Like, the shade isn't the worst in the world. This looks very nice. Like, it looks very nice and smooth. I will say my nose doesn't look the best. My nose is very dry. But the rest, like, it looks really pretty. Like, the finish is really pretty, but I'm pink. Like, let's look at my neck and then let's look at my face, and that's not the same shade. Like, I look pink in the face. I don't know. Like, yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's fine. I couldn't find all the shades online. It is discontinued product, so I don't know why I'm critiquing a product that it's not being manufactured anymore. I don't know. But anyways, thank you guys for joining me for today's video. I'm sorry it was kind of a cluster. I'm sorry it was kind of a mess. But I just wanted to try this product, walk down memory lane, and see what Dolly Parton likes about it. Honestly, it's very convenient to use. I will say it's smaller than I remember, mostly because I was probably little. You know, when I saw this product, it seems smaller than I remember. But it was very easy to use. It's very creamy, really easy to blend out, and I like the medium coverage of it. So it is pretty. If you can find the right shade for you and you're not scared of it being a discontinued product, it's pretty, and it was just fun. It was just a fun time. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about the audio, and I will see you guys later. Have a lovely day. Okay, bye guys.